Eastern Standard Time. You know what it means? It's time for the Sway Covington Show. Starring Sway Covington, DJ, not the DJ, and Mr. No Cash.
Best thing on the planet, baby.
What's up? What's up? It's another wonderful Wednesday out here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a little warm, hot. You know, starting the season change right now. You know, in fall here we go to the apple orchard. You know what I'm saying? Get the donuts. Yeah,
I like the apple orchard.
You like the apple orchard? Yeah, you get the donuts.
They have great pies.
No.
Apple pies. The apple orchard, yeah.
No, you go to the apple orchard, get the donuts and the cider.
Yes, but they also have great apple pies. The one in Plymouth.
That's never been a conversation.
Bo, it needs to be.
It needs to be a conversation?
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know. You know, we got a wonderful, beautiful, intelligent host over here, co-host over here, Alpha. Hello,
What's
Alpha.
up, y'all?
She's talking about pies at the cider mill. I've
that.
never known the pies to be at the cider mill.
Yeah.
No, it's the donuts and the warm cider.
Donuts is bomb. The cider is bomb. The pie, you see, you got to go to the right one. The one in Plymouth, let me tell you something. That apple pie, I'm still thinking about it. That was 2 years ago. I haven't had one in 2 years. I got to go get one this year.
You have an apple.
I didn't make it out there last year.
Right.
So this year, I'm going to make it my business to push out there and go get that pie. Because that apple pie out there is the bomb. Literally.
What?
Hands down. Oh, my goodness.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I've never had the pie.
You should try
I never knew that they served pies.
Ask them. It depends on the ones though, because I haven't been to a lot of them, but that one in Plymouth, okay, I have to get the name because I don't remember the name.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah,
But it was, that apple pie was divine.
Was it?
Yes, it was. Absolutely.
Was it?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I don't know who up in that kitchen, but man, she was putting it down.
Really?
Okay, yes.
I don't know about that though. You know what I'm saying? I'm a just definitely now I gotta hit the apple cider mill and see if they got these pies you talking about, because I never knew that they had pies at the apple cider mill. All I knew was donuts and cider.
I went for the donuts and the cider.
And then you got the pie.
But no, I was prepared for the pie because I was online scrolling. Okay.
You was looking for pie.
And I wanted to see what they had, and I saw the list. That's it. Apple pie. I love desserts and pies and pastries and things. And I was like, oh, apple pie, cherry pie. I didn't get the cherry pie. I got the apple though. This time I'm gonna get the cherry and the apple.
The one in Plymouth.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So you gotta get out there.
Yeah, I'm definitely have to check, because I've never went to the cider mill and got pie. It was always go watch them press the apples and make the cider. And then you get the little donuts, little cake donuts with the little cinnamon on them. They be hot and ready to go. And then,
good.
boom.
That was real good.
Since you're talking about sweets, have you ever had those?
What is this? What you done got? Let me see.
Yeah, you ever had those?
No, this looked like a colorful cheese puff.
Right. Oh, wait, let me the right one.
This is a colorful cheese puff. Like, I've never seen a rainbow cheese puff ever.
This is the one right there. That's the one you gotta
let me
take.
see.
Yeah, crack it open. I'm telling you, man. That's like the new candy phase that's popping off right there. That's freeze dry candy.
Okay.
So they put it in the freeze dry process.
Okay.
And then it expands to that.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
I've never seen this
They got the
before.
worms, they got those, and they even did the little airheads too.
Get the heck out of here.
Yeah, you ain't hip.
I'm not hip. Where
about
is this?
that.
Where is this place?
This. I mean, that's just the place. I went to the candy store, and they sell candy.
Which
and
candy store did
they
you
had
go to?
those. I was out in Somerset.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I've
the
never
candy store
seen
in
this
Somerset.
before.
I don't know the name of the candy store in Somerset, but
Well, this
that's
says
it.
Fancy Freeze. I don't know.
Those are the people who manufacture
okay,
that.
so it's not the name of the store.
That's not the name of the store.
This is
But,
interesting.
yeah.
I do want to try this.
Yeah, you're not hip. Once you try, but see, the one right there only got 3 in it, so you can't try that one because You're gonna try to eat them all. I guarantee you, if you had one, you're gonna try to eat it all.
Probably. Okay?
You can't eat all the candy, man.
We gonna share it because I want to taste it.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I mean, I've had it. So I've had the Jolly Ranchers, and I've had the Skittles.
Get out.
They got the Skittles, the little Skittles. They call them. They got a different name. They don't call them Skittles. They call them Cosmic something. Like I think those things have different names.
Sour worms, breezy blasts, and rainbow bars.
Right. When actuality is the Airhead. Yep.
Oh my God.
That's Jolly Ranchers. No, those are gummy worms.
Gummy worms. Is it still gummy?
I don't know. I've never had the gummy worms yet, so I don't know. And then the other one is the Jolly Ranchers. Now, I've had the Jolly Ranchers. Yeah. Oh man, them freeze dried candies. You don't know nothing about it.
I'm about to learn though.
But I recommend going to get them offline because going in that store is expensive.
Oh.
You get a bigger bag if you get them offline.
Really?
Than if you go in the store. Yeah,
Why
like
would they do
$6.99 if you order them offline, and they like $8.99 if you get them from the store.
Well, that ain't right.
And you get a bigger bag. Yeah, I don't.
How they doing that like that? That ain't cool.
Convenience. You got to wait a whole day when actually you could just grab them right now.
Yeah, okay.
So they giving you that convenience charge.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
I want to try.
Oh yeah. So today's word of the week is legacy.
Legacy.
A lot of people now talking about a legacy, leaving a legacy, but I don't know if everybody understands the true word legacy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now you got a lot of wealth. People talking about wealth, people talking about accumulating wealth.
Yes.
Right? And they're using words like legacy. They're using a lot of words that you wouldn't normally hear. And a lot of people will fake it like they know what the word is, but they really don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So legacy is defined as an amount of money or property left for someone in a will, the long-lasting impact of particular events, actions that took place in the past, or of a person's life, right? Money legacy is when you leave enough money for like 2 generations. That's what they trying to say. You know what I'm saying? You're leaving a legacy, something that'll last for a few generations, as opposed to just you enjoying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then it's gone.
Right.
Yeah.
So legacy. The word is legacy. Legacy.
Okay.
Right. You got it? Oh, you got a little smug look over there like you already ready, though.
I'm definitely preparing to leave a legacy for my children. That's definitely on my list of to-do.
Your list of do is to leave a legacy.
Got to. It's important.
Right?
It's important, right? To create this a world for them, myself included, but create this world for them where the struggle that I went through, they don't have to necessarily repeat that unless they so choose to, right? But it's not, you just gonna have to go through it because this is just what you have, right? No, but to be able to create a world that exists for them, that they can pick up the baton and keep it moving.
Oh, to pick up the baton. So it's like a relay.
Yeah, like a relay.
So
like
your legacy is set up like a relay race.
I'm gonna start it, but I'm gonna also teach them how to start their own stuff.
Okay.
And then if they so choose to follow or to continue what I've created, which I hope that they would. But I also want them to be able to create their own identity. But from what I created. So for what I created, I can then help them create theirs.
Okay.
Right, and then just let it continue on. But hopefully one of them want to continue with my company. Somebody got to continue it. Yeah.
So you're going to leave that as a legacy.
As a legacy, yeah.
And they're going to continue it on and take it even further.
Yeah, and it's like it don't have to be their only sole thing, right? That's just one of them, right? It's something plus what you're doing. You just keep it moving, but keep yours, and then we got what I created already, and keep them worlds going.
Yeah. So you think that, a lot of times, sometimes the children don't keep the legacy going. You think your children will keep your legacy going?
I would hope so. I can't guarantee it, but I would like to try to foster that idea in them to want to. And so if they had, if they had an understanding of what it was and how that worked, I think they will be more inclined to continue it. Right. And then it also depends on what your legacy is. So for me, I have my hair care company. I would think that you would want to continue that, being as to how it's so versatile. You can create so much. You know what I'm saying? For different generations. Like, I mean, hair care, skincare, you always going to need hair care, skincare.
Always going to need it, yeah.
No matter who you are, you need your hair done. You need your skincare. You need, you have children. You have men, women. Everybody need this. Something that's a necessity.
Okay.
So I think with a brand, with a company, something like that, it wouldn't be too hard of a, it's like a no-brainer. Like, why wouldn't I keep that going? It's like Johnson & Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it going.
I mean, but it's a lot of legacies people leave out. Like people buy houses and become a landlord. You know what I'm saying? And send their kids and grandkids through school, and then after everybody's educated, accomplish their educational goals, nobody wants to maintain the houses anymore. Nobody wants to keep the apartments in. I
think if you, as the person who created that initially, set it up properly for them, because sometimes they may not have learned all of what they needed to learn to continue that company. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, they sent them off to school. You thinking they paying attention? They ain't paying attention.
They ain't paying attention at all.
They don't know nothing, so they try it and like, I can't do this. This is too much. This is what they was doing, or I'm not even interested at all. And you're gonna have that. All your kids is not gonna be interested in what you did.
Well, I mean, it's got to be one.
But at least somebody, right, needs to be. But I feel like if the person who created it initially properly structured it, even if you had to hire in help, you know what I'm saying? Because you may have to, it might be somebody outside of your family that's going to keep it going.
Interesting. To keep your legacy going. What you created, what you built to,
Yeah, because sometimes you got crappy kids who they just ain't it. They just not going to be able to do it.
They're bad. They just not going to They don't do nothing now.
But you have to have somebody in place.
But can you tell out of your children if one of them would, like, as they are right now, would they pick up that legacy?
Honestly,
far
as the hair care company, nope. That's what I'm saying. I can't. I would love for that to be the situation,
right? Did you have them helping you mix the products and everything?
So Omega, Omega is my help, but she don't help mix the product and stuff just yet, because a lot of it in the beginning I needed her to keep an eye on the baby at the time. He was a baby, so
right.
And I had my goddaughter. She was there helping. She's a lot way older, so she was helping me in that area. But Mega's job was to eventually come in. Now, once I get everything around me situated, okay, now let me sit down and teach you this. But she don't really have an interest in hair care. I did hair my whole life, and Mega cares nothing about hair. She's nothing like, about hair. Bye. I don't.
I'm saying, but so do you think it'd have been different if you had had her mixing it with you, packaging and everything?
I let her do something. I help her with. She helped me with like the packaging and stuff. The hair. But
I mean, because a lot of cultures, they had the kids working in the stores at like 6 or 7 years old.
They do.
They carry on their legacy, with that store.
That was my goal. My goal. But with my situation at the time, I had the baby.
Right.
And I needed somebody to help. And I'm like, okay, well, Mega, you can.
So you had free labor.
So I paid her.
Slave labor.
No, I paid her.
Oh, you paid her?
I paid her to babysit.
You compensated her?
Yeah.
Your daughter?
Yeah. I paid her to babysit my baby for a couple hours. While I was in lab. So I would pay her, and she was getting paid pretty good too. She was doing good.
She had a nice little wage.
Oh yeah, she was doing good. So she was like, pay me, I'll keep the baby while you know what I'm saying.
Right.
I was still learning at the time. I was still learning and growing and building stuff. So now that I know, it's like, okay, now I can place you where I need you to go, and let me walk you through it, because it was teaching her how to cook was easy, right? She's good at that.
Okay.
So I know that she has the capabilities.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? And once she get in there, I know she can pick it up. So I'm not worried about that aspect of it, which is now I told her, okay, now you getting ready to come in. And now we getting ready to sit down. I'm about to show you the ropes.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? But in the very beginning, I was still learning and I had just had a baby. So I needed hands over here. I didn't have my husband at the time to help like that. He was out doing whatever it was he was doing. So I had her, and I had my goddaughter who was, helping me out a lot. And so that was our situation then.
Do you think that is going to affect her and how she feel about continuing on the legacy because you didn't start at an earlier age? You would have so you would have preferred to start at what age with her? If you was in a different situation, a better situation, you would have preferred to start at what age and her helping you?
Well, I didn't start making stuff till 2020. Anyway, 2021 actually. When I started, because she was my inspiration.
To do it.
To do it.
Oh, look at that, right.
She was my inspiration to have to do it.
So did you give her some shares in it then, so she was your inspiration?
I couldn't do that until she's 18.
You can't do that until she's 18.
So we've already had the discussion as to how, what we're going to do when that time comes.
Okay.
And, we've already had that discussion. She already knows what, she's supposed, and then she's supposed to be like she draws. She's artistic. Right? Okay. So she's supposed to handle the graphic design for our T-shirts and things like that. So she's actually right now waiting for me to give her the tools that she needs to facilitate that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she has her place. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? She definitely has her place. Mega is, and she was in the very beginning with me creating the branding.
Okay.
Right, so she had a say in, okay, well, what colors are we doing on Mega? Do you like? She'll get in there and tell me in a minute, Mama, that ain't it. So she definitely had a say in the build of the company.
Okay.
Yeah. She just wasn't down in the basement mixing up stuff with me all the time because I needed her to, look after the baby for me. And again, she got paid for it. Okay. She wasn't mad.
So now, now is she going to unionize? You know what I'm saying? Is she going to start a union, you think, and then try to get higher wages from you?
She might.
And better health care.
She might, because my son be talking about that because I have him doing the editing for, when I do videos and stuff. He's my tech man. That's media guy. So they definitely talk to me about their wages. And like we did a few pop-up shops and I was not able to pay them. They still remind me, you know we did the pop-up. I do know. And I'm definitely going to pay you. Don't worry, I have not forgotten. You get what I'm saying? So I just put it on my list. I got to take care of the kids.
Pay, right?
Yeah, Onyx walked around with the camera. He filmed, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And then she helped me make sales, right?
Right.
So going forward, they do have their roles, you know what I'm saying? We got shipping, we got packaging, we got the inventory. We have all of these things, but because I didn't need a lot of help at the time. I didn't really bother them, and then I had the baby, which is a whole nother job.
But would you be mad if they unionized though? If they all came together and was like, "Look, this is our demands."
Yeah.
And if you don't make these demands, then we gonna strike.
Yeah.
How would you feel about that though? How would you feel about you got it? So you got it at this level, right? And you know what I'm saying? You making profit and everything. And then they come to you and be like, look, we formed this little union here, and we want some better wages. We don't feel like you compensating us to the fully because we see what the profits are of the company, and we not getting our fair share of that. And we want health care, we want a pension. How would you feel, though, if your kids came to you at that point?
I would honestly listen and hear them out.
Right.
And then I will go over and let's see what we're looking at here.
Okay.
What adjustments can be made here? Okay. Because I want my employees to be happy.
Right.
Because here's the thing for A&O, my goal is to have. Listen, you're gonna come into A&O as an employee, and you're gonna walk out of there with the best of the best. You're gonna have the best health care. You're gonna have even assistance in child care. I want to be able to offer child care assistance for you so that you ain't got to worry about where your baby at, or if you can get to work because you don't have a babysitter. I want to be able to provide these types of services, for my employees.
Right.
I want you to be able to make the money you need for, cost of living, right? So fair wages, right?
But would you think that you would be, you think that you would be able to do that and still be profitable?
I do, because how I'm setting it up is where a lot of the profit is still in-house.
Okay, so you're setting up the company so that as it grows, you can provide these services,
Yes.
right? Healthcare and all of that. So you wouldn't want them to unionize, or you wouldn't care if they unionize.
I don't think they would need to.
You don't think they would need to?
No, because I believe in fair. I believe in being fair. I believe that if you work, you deserve your pay.
Well,
and I believe that you deserve proper health care. You deserve that. So if I'm providing you excellent care, if I'm providing you really wouldn't have a issue. I would think.
You
right?
think? Well, I mean, you say that now, and
yeah.
Okay, so the reason that, from my understanding, the reason why they have the unions, right, and people come for collective bargaining, is that so the wages can be fair. Because without trying to set a contract or set something like that up, the employer can pay whatever they want to pay.
Yeah.
Whatever they deem is, you know what? Yeah, I feel like I could just give you that and still make a profit. So the unions came along and got together and said, hey, look, for what we're doing, we need to provide the people with better wages, provide health care, let's get these days off. Because you know what? In actuality, if you're working at another job, they can fire you. They can come today and walk in and be like, you know what, you're fired.
Yeah.
The union helps protect that.
They help protect that.
It goes, it's steps, it's a procedure that you have to go through.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like the union, but they don't realize that the union has set the bar. So in order for another company to try to, go into business, they have to compete. If you don't want the union in it, you got to compete with the union. So you got to offer something that the union doesn't have, or you got to offer competitive wages, right? So, so that's what they're doing right now. They striking.
Yeah.
We're talking about striking. So a lot of people don't know what the striking is. So striking is when they sit at the table and try to make an agreement. They don't come into an agreement, right? Both parties don't come to an agreement. Then they'll stand outside and picket, meaning that we're not going to work until we come up with a solution to the problem.
Right.
The union uses as leverage for the company because they know the company is making money, and they say, well, you know what, we'll stop, and the company can't make money without us. We're skilled, informed labor. You know what I'm saying? And the union is not just with the automakers though. You got a plumbers union, you have an electricians union. And these are all established to make sure that, they have a competitive wage and can live off of their wages that they're getting in.
And I think that's fair.
Yeah, but, you saying that's fair, right? You think
You
it's fair
should.
so they don't have a union, but they got to have a union.
No, I think the union working for them to make sure that they're getting fair wages
right.
is I don't really see the issue in that either.
Yeah, but see,
but I understand that because a lot of companies are not offering fair wages, and they're not, and those people are not protected. And like you said, somebody can just walk in and be like, "Okay, your job is over today.
I don't like you today, so you fired."
Yeah, and that's not okay.
Yeah,
so
that's not okay.
To have the protection of the union is good in that sense. I think it has its pros and cons, but
yeah, of course. But I think it's more beneficial.
I think
for the
it's
worker.
It
and
is.
the company, because now you get a certain classification of workers. You're supposed to have a certain classification of worker. And that union is supposed to provide that certain classification of workers. So, especially for the skilled trades, when these corporations build buildings, they go to the skilled trade and they trustably that the people are knowledgeable in what they're doing. I know that the electricians and the plumbers and the pipe fitters and everything, they go through an apprentice program. So that apprentice program give them the training that they need necessary in order to accomplish the job. So
they need that
for 2 or 3 years, maybe 4 years, 5, I think max, depending on what skilled trade you're in. And then there you become a journeyman, which means that you're top tier and you can work on your own. And then you get an apprentice, or you two journeymans work together, right? But 2 apprentices can't work together. They're not knowledgeable. Yeah, so you don't want to do that. So now they striking because UAW wants pensions. They want to bring the pension back, which is not going to happen because of the legacy cost.
Yeah.
They retirement, they got to pay the retirement. At one point, GM had more people retired than they had working.
Wow.
So that's one of the reasons why they got rid of the pension. Because people started living longer. you know,
Yeah.
better health care.
Yeah.
It's like at one time the people work at the plant and they leave once they retire from the plant.
Mm-hmm.
Within the max 5 years, they pass away, they die.
Yeah.
For whatever
Nowadays,
reason.
that's not happening. People are living
Right.
longer. People are more health conscious. They're paying attention to their body more.
They are paying attention to their body more.
And ingredients, what's being put in product and
and they,
food.
right, they was dealing with all type of hazardous chemicals that they didn't have any protection from, so it shortened their lifespan. Right?
Exactly.
You're watching the Sway Covington Show live, streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, and other top social media platforms. Like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching Wjzz Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, man. Right here with your boy, Sway Covington, the best thing on the planet, baby, and Alpha. Alpha was just saying that if her kids unionized, she was gonna fire them all.
I didn't know.
No, she said, you know what? Don't come over here talking to me about no union. Y'all trying to unionize. I'll pay y'all good wages anyway. You living in my house, you eating my food, and you want wages?
Period. Just like that. No.
Just like that? Wow.
No, just kidding.
No, you're not. She's serious, dude. She be like, you know what? Her kids come to her and be like, look, Ma, we want to talk. She be like, yes. Mm-hmm. But that meal that you ate last night, who paid for that?
Am I gonna get my money back?
Those shoes that you have, boy. You know what I'm saying? The gas that I use to transport you back and forth, I'm not trying to unionize on you on that, but you know that is an expenditure. You know
It
what I'm
is very
saying?
much an expenditure.
So she be trying to obtain them. I don't know. You know, my kids try to unionize against me, man. I don't even know. I'll be like, seriously? Like, y'all want to negotiate some stuff?
Like,
hold on,
outside
man.
of me? Hold
Yeah.
on.
Right, outside of everything I'm doing for you, you want to try to cut? Well, okay, hold on. So, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
They want to make sure they're protected.
They whatever.
They like, listen, I just want to make sure you waiting for to come up in here and take my position.
I'm not.
Okay, you ain't for to give it away, or you ain't for to tell me that you ain't got it this week. No. You're required to pay me.
Look, so what happened was, you know what I'm saying?
Because they could have unionized against me when I didn't pay them for that pop-up shop.
Yeah, they could have put a strike.
I still owe them money for the pop-up
Look,
shop.
what if they strike on you during a pop-up shop, man? Like, how would you feel about
I just
that?
had to make it happen because
You know
I'm
what
like,
I'm
well,
saying?
they go.
But then they gonna stand outside the pop-up shop and be like, unfair wages, whatever they gonna say with their picket signs, mama not fair. Mama not fair. Mama not fair.
I would think at that point, y'all can't go unless I know I'm gonna make some money. I'll go by myself.
But then they gonna tell you though. Then they gonna tell you. They gonna start see how they gonna do it is. They gonna start negotiations before you leave. Like, Ma, can we get a couple dollars before? We need X amount of dollars.
But you know what? I make sure I feed them more. If we do a pop-up shop and the money ain't coming in like that, I do make sure they get fed.
Right.
You know, so they get everything they need.
Whoa. You can't use they get fed.
No.
I
I know, but I mean,
Yeah,
any
but
extras that they want, like I'll try to compensate something. Like y'all could get something.
Like, what you come on? Because you
I'm gonna feed them anyway, regardless.
Right, so you can't use feeding them. You can't use
No.
that. You got that. Yeah. You can't use feeding them, clothe them, shelter.
No.
You can't use none of that because you do that already.
Oh, then I just tell them, listen, y'all see what happened? It didn't work out this week like that. So,
Right.
I got you though. Don't worry about it.
But what if they be like, that ain't our problem though?
Right. They can say that, right?
It's not our problem.
Because they are working. This is for a job, right? It's for a business.
This is for a job. So
And I just can't take them no more. I gotta wait until I get some money.
You gotta wait till
to
you
pay
get some
these
money, right?
kids. These kids ain't having it.
they gonna strike on you at the pop-up show. You dig what I'm saying?
And they very well may do so, and I can't. I can't even be mad at them, honestly. I'm like, all right, fine. Y'all don't want to go through the struggle with the. Okay, fine.
Fine, huh? Let's see.
My eye. You see my eye?
So your eyes okay?
Uh-uh.
You need some tissue or something?
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe the engineers will bring you a piece of tissue or something and get you together.
Help.
Use your shirt like when you was younger and your nose was running. No? Or your sleeve. You know how you used to sleeve and you was outside too long and your nose started running. You be like, and then you just wipe your nose and then later on your sleeve be dried up and be hard and it be scratching you. No? Oh, okay. So.
I can't even see. I think I got some tissue.
You got some tissue? All right. Yeah. Make sure the camera not on you while you wiping your nose, though. Nobody want to see that. You know. She crying over here. She emotional.
Look at this. This
About her
is
kids
nice.
striking on her. She's like, oh my
Don't
God.
strike children. Don't do it. I love you.
All right. So they want to. So let's see here. So Stellantis. So here to go the demands of the union. They want to air the 90-day progression to top pay. That's what they want.
Okay.
Restoring pensions and retiree health care. Folding Mopar into traditional wage rates. They want a double-digit pay raise to match salary increases of the big three CEOs.
Okay.
Catch up with inflation and make up for decades of failing wages. They want COLA, which is cost of living raise, which is supposed to be like a little extra money to help with rising prices. They want enhanced profit sharing by providing workers $2 for every $1 spent by Stellantis on share buyback, special dividends, and increase to normal dividends, job security with work and family protection program, and right to strike over plant closures, increase work life and family balance through increased paid time off and additional holidays. So from what I heard, they gave them already gave them some additional holidays. They say 16 to 18 holidays they discussing. They're going to give them Juneteenth,
Okay.
right? I think the UAW wanted 46% wage increase. They say that's definitely not going to happen.
Like it's way 50%. What are you talking about?
So from what I understand now, the automakers have offered them like 14.5, and then they dropped down from 46 to 30 or something like that. So so somewhere around in there. So they probably get maybe 25 to 30% of wage increase. You know what I'm
They
saying?
need a wage increase. Cost of living is high.
So I think they're going to give them like a $6,000 inflation bonus a year. Some other payments. They probably get a sign-in bonus. The supplemental employees, they talking about they had like 15. They're going to raise them to $20 an hour. So like a $4 increase. So, I mean, it sounds like it's some good stuff on the floor. You know what I'm saying? But I know definitely they're not going to do the retirement. They're not bringing the retirees back. That's not going to happen, you know, because of that legacy cost.
Yeah.
That's twice for me. You only got one.
Oh.
That's twice for me. I got two. Her only got one. But
Yeah, that legacy cost is, that's really messing them up with that pension part. But there are other options that people could look into as far as kind of supplementing that
well, you know, they got the 401k. They set up the 401k program, right? Which is, I guess, somewhat comprehensive. You know, for a retirement package, they don't have to worry about, you know, paying the retirees and paying your health care, which causes, you know, drag on the company because they're not making money off you anymore.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So, and I think that's what the thing is. Like, dude, we're not doing the retirement no more. I think that's over with. Pensions is, I think pretty much everybody's trying to get away from the pensions. I mean, some people complain and say, you know, I done worked for this company for so many years and they owe me this. They owe me something.
Yeah, they feel like, you feel
they
like
feel
that.
like that. But it not necessarily. The company don't really owe you nothing.
But
though.
we were raised in that mindset.
That's true. That's
that
true.
you work for this company for umpteen years.
Right.
You walking away with great benefits. That was the whole draw to get them to come in.
Right. The retirement.
So then
package.
all of a sudden, all these years later, y'all saying, "Oh, we not gonna do that no more." Then what am I coming to work for y'all for? Because what's gonna happen to me
Well, you
when
coming
I'm
to
done?
work for wages every day.
Yeah, but when I retire, what happens?
I don't know. It's not that responsibility for you to retire. Or why did you feel like the company's supposed to be responsible for you?
That's companies are they do create they have to create something. That's how
No.
the world was created. That's what they did. That's what they've been doing all these years.
Right. So that was the procedure but it was nothing etched in stone. It was nothing like that. So it's like, you know, all right, well we got to switch it up. But they gave you the 401k. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say, well, yeah, they gave you 401k, but it only make money during certain times, blah, blah, blah. But what it doesn't do, it doesn't go down. It just freezes. You know what I'm saying? So it stays at the last rate that it was at. So that's pretty good, right? You know what I'm saying? If it went down and you lost money in it, then I'll be like, yeah, that ain't going to work. But if it stays at a certain level, so it stopped and grows and just stops. You dig?
Yeah.
So that that ain't too bad.
It's not too bad.
You know what I'm saying?
But there are other options that people could look into, and one other option
What would they be? You know what? I think it's time for an alpha moment. Give us an education alpha on some options that the people can have since they don't have a retirement plan.
Well, they can look into turning their focus toward, life insurance, more like annuity, indexed annuity, right? So that would then give you the face value, give you a death benefit, plus you can grow money as your retirement fund. And by the time you get to retirement age, that money you then receive a monthly payment.
Monthly stipend.
Yeah, and that would serve as
Supplement to your Social Security.
Well, no, like a replacement for your pension. I guess. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
it's your retirement fund.
So with that being said, so they need to offer more education into
different
the
options.
401 and different options.
Different
do you think
options.
like they should do that?
I
like
think they should.
That should be. You know what? Now they worried about different stuff. The retirement, retirement to pension. Maybe they should offer that. Maybe they should put that in the strike and say, well, look, since you're not doing the retirement plan, we want full education on what the options are for us to take care of ourselves outside of you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
When we retire.
Because those days are going to come. They're going to retire from your company, and then what happens then?
Right.
What happens then?
Right.
I'm just out here. You get what I'm saying? Like, what happens after that?
No, that's
what
that's
if I
didn't?
What if my 401k wasn't enough? I don't. You know what I'm saying? You don't get a death benefit with the 401k.
Oh, you don't get a death benefit?
No.
Oh.
No, you don't get that. But if you have an indexed annuity, you'll get the death benefit, and you can grow money. You know what I'm saying? All these years. So by the time you retire, you're getting that money. You getting paid monthly.
So basically, since the company's not offering a retirement, right, a pension anymore, they should offer more education and more comprehensive.
So people know where to go and get
options. What options they really and truly have. Because some people, it's a lot of people that have the 401k and don't even really know what they can do with it.
They have multiple.
They just got multiple. They don't know nothing about it.
They need to go collect all those 401ks
from all those jobs they have
and roll them over into an indexed annuity.
Indexed annuity. Wow, that's an alpha moment right there.
Yeah.
Anything else in this alpha moment that you want to tell the people? Like, is there anything else? What about all the Alpha Omega hair care products? Do you have any men products?
I'm working on a men's line. Absolutely, yes, I do.
So what do you have now?
For the men's line?
Whatever. I mean, what do you have? Period. Like.
Okay, so for Alpha and Omega Naturals, we have the Crown Collection.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So is there a crown on the package? Or?
No.
Why
there
is it
isn't
called
a crown.
Crown Collection?
So initially. Mm-hmm. When I was releasing the product, I was going to that was going to be the name. It's going to be the Crown Collection. No, it was my slogan was Crown of Soul Beauty. I couldn't use it, and then it was the Crown Collection was going to be called Crown of Glory. Oh. But someone else had the name as well, so I just the Crown Collection, and then everybody was doing the whole concept of the crown and all that. So I was like, you know what, we're not gonna be mimicking nobody.
Okay. You
get what I'm saying? So I didn't put no crown because I was going there, but then it was like, no, that ain't it. Because everybody else is doing it.
Right.
So it's the Crown Collection because we're starting from the crown of the head. You know what I'm saying? Crown. Your head is the crown. Your hair is this is your crown of glory. So we're starting here.
Okay.
Because the company is not only hair care, it's hair and skin care. So the focus now is hair. We're going to tackle what's first, which is your crown.
Okay.
And we're going to bring forth that crown of glory that God have given you that you may have never seen before because you have never met your true self and your true identity where it comes to your hair, or you have lost it.
Well, you got deep, nah.
Yeah.
Your true identity because you never met your hair.
You never met your true identity or your true how you look for real. Yeah, most of us in the black community, honestly, don't even know what our true hair texture is. A lot of us do not, because from a women for certain was from a certain age, as a young girl, it was like a rite of passage. You were in the salon chair, getting your hair done. Somebody else is combing your hair. You went from your mama combing your hair, if she combed it, all right, but for real, to somebody else combing your hair, and then again, it was too nappy, so they said, right?
So they said, right,
because
it was too nappy for what society said, right?
Because it was not properly cared for.
So what do you have that can properly care for the hair?
So with the Crown Collection, we have our first product, which is the hydrating herbal tea mist.
Hydrating herbal tea mist?
Yes. So what the tea mist does is it literally regenerates the skin and hair, right? So if you have damage going on in your scalp and your hair wasn't growing properly or hair falling out or whatever, it'll go in there and wake those follicles up and kind of regenerate.
So if I was bald, would it help me?
For some people, for some people it does help. It does help. And now it depends on, like, if you've been bald for 18,000 years and you ain't never had, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some things you gonna have to get some prayers and things on.
Some miracle growth. But
seriously though, but I have had clients who have lost their hair and had bald patches in places that hadn't grown in years.
Okay.
And they started using the product and it began to grow.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It also regenerates the hair shaft.
Okay,
right? So it rebuilds the hair structure.
So
the hair fibers.
The herbal tea. What is that?
That's the tea mist.
That's the tea mist. What else you got?
So then there's the leave-in conditioner, which is a thick and rich leave-in conditioner. It's super moisturizing.
Okay.
Which will also serves as a styler as well. So you can use it for twist outs, braid outs, whatever. But it also helps keep your hair moisturized for way longer.
Okay.
Right? So it'll be moisturized for days.
That's with the leave-in conditioner.
That's like right now, my twist out right here.
Yeah.
This is a refreshed twist out. I never refreshed my hair, but I did last night.
Okay.
I didn't even apply any more of the leave-in. Of the tea. The leave-in. I'm sorry. I didn't even apply any more of the leave-in conditioner. I just added some water.
Okay.
And some of my new mousse that I'm playing with.
Okay.
And retwisted it. I never add any more leave-in conditioner. It still feel like it's moisturized. Right. After that, and we also have a shampoo and a deep conditioner.
Okay.
And then there's the revitalizing hair growth oil.
Okay.
So it's a whole kit. It's a whole line. Yeah, and they all work together.
Okay. So where can we find these hair care products?
You can find the products on our website, alphaandomeganaturals.com.
Oh.
Yes.
Right. Okay. But you don't have any men products for men. Right?
I have men products. I have not launched them.
Oh, okay.
I have created.
You being biased over there.
No,
nothing for the men.
Because the men's collection
you know
is so fun. I cannot wait
why
to.
Why is it fun?
Oh, y'all gonna love it.
What?
Yes, it's dope.
So you got like beard care and all that other kind of stuff. You about to pop out here, huh? Interesting. Very interesting. So right now you just cater to.
No, this particular line works for both.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, it works for everybody.
So I can use the leave-in conditioner?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
I don't know if
Yeah, you might need some.
I don't know. I think I got good hair. I want to stay here messing up my stuff.
Oh, see, no, it's going to help. It's going to make it better.
So it's for all hair types?
Yeah.
1B, 4B. You know what I'm saying? I've been hearing people running around talking about they got 1B hair.
Or 4C hair or 4B
hair. What is that? What is that?
That's the hair. So the hair typing system is basically going off of like if you have a curl pattern or not.
Oh.
Right? The structure of the hair.
Okay.
Yeah, of the hair shaft. What is it doing? Like, so the ones are like straight textures. You will be like your Asian hair.
Okay.
Then you have the twos, which is like a very slight wave, right? I mean, like barely. So that would be your Caucasian hair textures. And then you go into like the threes, which you get into your mixed textures. And but a lot of them ranges is in all of the cultures as well too.
Okay.
And then you go into your fours, which are your type more like my hair will be considered like type 4.
Oh yeah.
Like 4A.
4A.
Yeah. So I'm like 4A.
What's the A?
A is
the curl or the
it's
4
the core. It's the curl.
And what's the 4?
The 4 is it's like how tight in the texture of the hair.
So both of those describe
they just work together.
The curl or whatever it is. Okay. I thought the 4 was the color.
No. Now when you buy in hair.
Oh.
They go off a number system as well for as colors. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So 1B is like off black.
Okay.
Like a 1 is jet black.
Okay.
Okay, and then you got a 2, which is like dark brown. Dark brown. And then you have a 4, which is a little bit lighter than that.
Really?
Yeah, and it just keep going. You got like 37s and 27 different like the numbers. You get blondes. All the colors have a number.
Okay.
Yeah, some of them have a letter attached to them.
So 1C, 1B. So the texture of the hair number and letter system is not the same as you going into the beauty supply buying a pack of hair or a bundle. Right?
No, because it'll say like deep wavy or something.
Right.
Right. Or it'll say what does it say? They have different names. I just bought some for my daughter, a little puppy. It wasn't a kinky curl.
It was a kinky twist?
No, it wasn't even a twist. It was some other little silly name. Yeah, they had like a bouncy curl or
silly name. I don't
they
know.
do. It's not that. It's not the
that.
same.
No?
It's not how we would how people describe it. 1B, 1-2, all of that. No.
No, so what we just talking about that has nothing to do with anything. Okay. I understand that.
Yeah. Here's a trip.
Is it?
It's
big business. It's
very big business. Very big business.
Right. So look, go ahead and try before, you know what I'm saying, the time is up.
Yeah, because, you know.
So what you going to try? Which one you going to try?
Let me see. I don't know. I'm interested.
So, you know what I mean?
All right. So we're going to try this. I want to see if this sour worm.
Gummy.
Yeah.
So you wonder about the texture of it, if it's going to be gummy like a gummy worm.
Like, it don't look like it is.
Right.
But, I don't know.
Okay. Well, while you opening that up, you know, the grown man moment for the week is don't forget to keep your cologne game up. I just went out here and got a little education on the cologne. They got a fall scent. You can get a fall scent. For real, what was the extra noise?
Hold on, let me get it, people. Let's listen to how this sound, y'all. Hold on for a second. All right, so I'm gonna describe it. I'm gonna describe it. Let me see. Okay, so listen to the sound.
Oh, man.
It's got a little crunch. Got a lot of crunch. It's a little sour. Sweet. I don't have the gummy though.
All right, so
and I'm gonna bite it now and see.
Yeah.
It's good, but it's the texture of a cheese puff.
The texture of a cheese puff. It's a cheese puff texture.
Yeah,
but it's good. It's no gummy.
No, it's no gummy.
So they didn't freeze dried all the gummy out.
Yeah, but as you chew it, like it gets stuck to your teeth.
As you chew it, it gets stuck to your teeth. Yeah. All right.
But it's good though.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay, yeah. There you go. Right. So
I'm gonna take this back home.
Having the freeze dried candies, you know what I'm saying? It's new. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Something new, something different. They got more than one different company manufacturers making that. So you know what I mean? You just go. I got mine from Somerset Mall at the candy store. You can order it offline, Amazon. You know, Amazon got everything.
They do.
But so yeah, like I was saying, it's a fall scent and it's a spring scent. You know what I'm saying? I just got, checked out that Tom Ford
Did we just go from
vanilla
to cologne?
Yeah, we went to candies from cologne to candies. It's all sweet, baby. You dig what I'm saying? It's all sweet. You feel me? The candy sweet and the cologne make your man sway covered in sweet. You feel me? The best thing on the planet, baby.
You funny. This is good.
Ain't nothing else better. You know what I'm saying? Hey, rain, sleet, and snow. It's always time for the Sway Covered show. That's all I'm trying to tell you right now. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to pass the word. Tell everybody the Sway Covered show come on Wednesday. Hey, look, next week we going to open up the lines. You know what I'm saying? You can call in and put your comment, make your comment on, you know what I'm saying, whatever the topic is. You know what I'm saying? So you more than welcome to do that. So be on the lookout for that. We're going to have that call-in session where you can call in and, maybe you might have an insight on the topic or some information about the topic. All right? But, yeah, so get your cologne game up. If you don't have it up, you need at least 1 or 2 bottles out here, gentlemen. You don't want to smell like Old Spice and deodorant. You know what I mean?
Don't do it.
I mean, I don't think the ladies like, you like a guy smelling like deodorant, fresh and clean? Look, so the guy walks in, this guy smell like Irish Spring and some Degree deodorant, right? The other guy comes in smelling some, not a nice fragrance on. Which do you prefer?
Him to be clean.
So you smell him to be well, wait, first of all. The other guy washed up too, though. He just got a little cologne. He wasn't trying to cover up the funk, but I'm just saying.
Here's the deal. Everybody can't wear cologne because they might be sensitive.
That's true. But you put it on your clothes then.
That's true.
You don't have to spread it on your skin.
But my first and foremost, please first be clean.
Oh my gosh.
But if it's, I mean, it depends on what scent of that degree he got on. It might be popping. I don't know. But no, probably not.
God.
I don't know. But I do like cologne though.
So you like it?
I
So you
like
said all that to say you like
I do
cologne.
like cologne though. But I don't like every one though.
Right. Well, you know what? That is true. So you need to, when you get the cologne, you need to try it out. You want to make sure that your skin, if you spray it on your skin, that you're not allergic to it and that it mixes well with your skin to keep that wonderful, beautiful fragrance. I've heard men and different women spray cologne on their skin and it changes the smell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sometimes it's too loud.
Yeah, it's too. But is it too loud?
Sometimes.
Because I got it on so you can smell it.
I don't even
So
smell it.
you know what I'm saying? So yeah, well no, I don't spray. No, you got to come in. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like,
You know what I'm saying? I was waiting for you, baby. But anyway, so yeah, now I don't, very rarely do I put that much cologne on where I'm walking in a room and you like, oh my God, I gotta walk past you.
Instant
And, you
headache.
like, ooh. Yeah, I don't,
Instant headache.
sometimes I spread it and walk into it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Right.
then you walk into
just
it.
a little something.
Yeah,
Just a little pop.
I do the key points. Most definitely, I do like my wrist because when you walk and you swing in your arms and it'll bring the fragrance. And then I do a little bit, on my chest and shoulders. So when but how you doing? You know what I'm saying? You read it, and then when they give you the hug, you be like, ooh,
I love a man that smells good.
You know what I'm saying?
I love a man that smells good. I do like cologne though.
Yeah, so
I have a few favorites.
You have a few favorites?
I do.
All right. So look, it's been wonderful. We had a wonderful time out here. We talked about the strike. We did some candy. You know what I'm saying? It's the Sway and Cover Show. We here for you. You need some information. You don't even know what's going on. Sway to tell you what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Alpha, get your hair together. You feel me? That's what it is. So until next week, don't forget to tell your auntie, uncle, sister, cousins, hairdressers, mamas, brothers, ex-cons, sister that the Sway Cover Show come on every Wednesday at 5 p.m. right here on Wjzz Cool TV, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, and other top social media platforms. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I'm your man, Sway Covington, and
I'm Alpha.
And we holla at you.
Peace out.
Peace out.
On now reality.
Thanks for watching the Sway Covington Show
On now reality.
on WJZZ Cool TV,
On now
the coolest station in the world. Brought to you by Big Sneed Entertainment in association with DJ Hold It Heavy,
On now reality.
Rough Friends, Stripped in Glory,
On now reality.
and Flat Rate Travel.